welcome to yet another episode of Knock Maths Out the Park with me, Mr. Clark. Welcome, and it's good to see you hiding away on my phone, pressing that subscribe button if you haven't, and sharing this with family and friends. I keep on forgetting to say all that kind of thing. So today we are looking at dividing by tens, hundreds and thousands. Now, hopefully you've seen my video on multiplying by tens, hundreds and thousands. Now dividing is very similar. Okay, now what we know when we divide something, the numbers always get smaller. If I take, for example, 40 divided by 10, if I have 40 sweets, divide it between 10 people, you get 4 each. So, what we're looking at is when we get bigger problems, like 840 divided by 10. I always like to start these units, tens, hundreds. I always label up my place value no matter what. Now, when I was multiplying, speak properly, Mr. Clark. When I was multiplying by 10, the numbers were moving to the left. They were getting bigger. Now, when I'm dividing by 10, the numbers, as we said, are going to get smaller. They're going to move to the right. Now, the number over here that we're dividing by tells us how many places that number is going to move by the number of zeros. So we've got 1 0, so our numbers are all going to move down one place value. So we've got 800, which is going to move into our tens column, so I'll just move it into our tens column, and our 4 tens will move into our units column. And look at what number I've created now. That's 8 tens, also known as 80, and that's 4 units, so the number is 84. So 840 divided by 10 is 84. Now if I move on to my next one, once again I like to label up units, put it right above the number, T for tens, H for 100 above that 400, and then thousands. Now this time I'm dividing by 100. So this is different again. So my number is moving down 2 places. It's moving down 2 place values. The number is always going to move to the right. So let's move all these numbers down 2 places. The 4 is got to move down into the tens, then the units. So the 4 will end up in the units. And the 7 will move from into the hundreds, then the tens. Now, you might be thinking, what's happened to the zeros? The zeros don't matter. They are placeholders. They are just filling a gap for me. So they will just disappear, okay? We're not going to need to care about them. They will just disappear, and we'll be talking about what happens to them in some later on videos. But very simple. That's dividing by 10 and dividing by 100. And I'm not going to bother with one for 1,000, because very simply, when you divide by 1,000, it moves down 3 places. So divide by 10, 1 place. Divide by 100, 2 places because it's got 2 zeros. 1,000, 3 places because it's got 3 zeros. So I've just gone and blown my own mind, making my mathematical dreams come true once again in my bright flowery shirt. Sunny day, you can see the sun just poking out over there. And I've made my mathematical dreams come true, and I am one step, I repeat, one step, not 2 steps, not 3, but 1 step closer to becoming. Dave, you tell them. He's not doing it. The Beyonce of maths. See you later. Bye-bye.